Have you been searching on YouTube for answers on how to become a better version of yourself? Stronger, smarter, successful, assertive? Then only to be greeted with multiple answers from different people, claiming they know everything that you need to get what you desire. Let me just ask you this. What is it that you desire? Are you looking to self-improve for you, or are you doing it for someone else? Now I'll just let that sink in there for a second. Because if you're looking into self-development, for example, to get women, seek approval from other people, or to get any source of external validation whatsoever, I can honestly say you're doing it for all the wrong reasons. At this point, you have to take a step back from it all a second and take a good hard look at yourself and ask, who is it I'm doing this for? Look, I know it's a very hard pill to swallow and it might not be what you want to hear, but if you're trying to self-improve to get validation from others, you're not going to get the best results. I can guarantee it. It's an absolute fact, because other people will always view us differently no matter what. Now, yes, absolutely, going to the gym, working out, women will notice you more, but there's a huge difference in trying to look good for them and looking good for yourself. Listen, women have incredible instincts when it comes to reading men, and they can just sniff out BS. So if you're smashing it in the gym, but you're only doing it to get women, guess what? It comes with a very dangerous trait. It's called overconfidence. Yeah, and overconfidence is actually a mask for insecurity and a low self-worth. Listen, this information, it's really important, so listen carefully here. Real confidence comes from deep within, and it needs to be learned over time when a person has developed their own skills for their own purpose, nobody else's. That's why I'm telling you this, so you can distinguish one from the other and you don't need to make that mistake. When someone comes across overconfident, it's actually hiding what's going on beneath that person's skin. It's very easy to tell if someone's overconfident, and honestly, it's not an attractive trait. Let's take Dwayne Johnson, for example. Dwayne Johnson is an absolute beast of a guy. He's humble, charismatic, funny, and he trains in his own gym for like 2/3 of his life. Something ridiculous like that. But anyway, do you think he develops his own wise, calm, masculine mindset for validation? No, absolutely not. He has that genuine, deep confidence and connection with his body and mind that shows throughout his personality. This next part has the potential to change your lives forever. That's right, no joke. So I'm going to tell you what a man's greatest power is. It's not his physique, it's not his ability to dominate situations, it's not how many women he can sleep with. A man's greatest power is his voice, a real voice, a voice to be heard. Think of some of the greatest men that the world has ever known. Martin Luther King, Gandhi, Buddha, Socrates, Aristotle, Plato, Albert Einstein. All of these men knew that they had the power within themselves to change and influence the world in the most positive ways imaginable. They all had that power to pitch an idea that would change the world forever. If you are enjoying this video, let me know with a thumbs up and consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification so you never miss any of my content. As a man, you have to develop a personality. Give people a reason to remember your face. Anyone can look good on first impressions. It's the moment you open your mouth that you'll be judged on your personality, your manners and your knowledge. So give people a reason to remember you for the best way possible. Learn how to tell interesting stories, like actually be an interesting person. Remember earlier when I said true confidence comes from deep within? It comes from experiencing many different things, being in crazy situations, traveling to other places and being connected with the world. That's what makes you interesting. That's what gives you the confidence to talk about amazing things that people will always remember you by. That spark, that little glimpse of something special that really makes you unique and stand out from everyone else. Educate yourself by learning from other people. Watch people, don't talk, just listen to what they actually have to say. Absorb every ounce of knowledge from them. I mentioned in my last video how important it is to communicate with strangers. The things that you learn from other people, they don't have to be positive things. You can learn negative things about people, and that'll help you mold an image for yourself, knowing that you don't want to be like that person. There are valuable lessons to be learned in everything. Watching and listening are two key skills that are often overlooked in self-improvement because we get fixated on this ideology that it's all about ourselves. You know, I've noticed a couple of YouTube channels on self-improvement and self-development, and these YouTube channels, they're teaching young men very toxic traits on how to manipulate women and how to get women to sleep with them. This is so sad to see. It's actually sick. And I look through the comment section and I see guys getting all hyped up, trying to get the body count up, who's slept with the most girls, and just absolute nonsense, really. Because none of that stuff actually has anything to do with self-development. And truth be told, there's no good future in that whatsoever. You're just wasting time chasing girls when you could actually be focusing on self-improvement itself. The only reason people create content like this is because young boys, young vulnerable boys, think this stuff's actually important. They make these videos clickable on purpose. But in reality, 5 years down the line, they're actually moulding these highly toxic men that show no respect for other people and think that they're better than everybody else. Now, I'm not saying that all self-improvement channels are like this at all. There's some really great content creators out there on YouTube that will provide you with some really, really good information. But I remember seeing this video of this guy in his 40s, yeah, and he was trying to teach young guys how to be dominant alpha males. He was basically saying that guys are better than women and you should pretty much just treat them like shit. Honestly, it was quite hard to watch this because this was a guy in his 40s acting like an 18-year-old. Very bad information, guys. You're not going to get anywhere good in life by disrespecting anyone, full stop. All that negativity in the mind is not going to get you anywhere in the long run. Because like I said earlier, this stuff, it shines through your personality and your voice. You're essentially destroying that one thing that you should be focusing on developing and strengthening as a man. So that's what I'm going to do for you next week anyway. I'll have a video on developing a personality and voice that can have a positive impact on other people. So guys, let me know that you like this video by hitting a thumbs up there for me. And if you want to see that video next week, make sure you subscribe to the channel for me. Thank you very much for watching.